the notepad I got like after I woke
Welcome
up
to
from the
YouTube
dream.
Premium. Sorry.
I'm playing as the carriage driver that Hugh stole from.
No.
There was no one there. It was an
Well,
empty.
the owner of that.
It was an empty carriage.
Yeah, the owner of the carriage.
He
One
wasn't
shot's the king of
even
apathy.
there.
Who cares? Who cares? What you thought gonna be the king of
Probably
apathy?
found out.
Anyway, macaw.
All right, Ambrose Jorgensen III, are you here?
I am here.
Ooh, Balazar,
Dragonborn.
Balazar Drogos, are you here?
Maim, kill, burn.
Belius Bonvoid is here. Bug,
Functor.
Bug Bunter.
Bunter. What
Hampter.
Why is that so hard?
I haven't had to do this voice in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The last time I heard you did a voice on my first day.
Ouch! Ouch! Oh yeah, I did do it at work.
Chester.
Chester.
Drogos.
I think the last time I heard.
Oh, what? Wait, somebody say Jorgos?
Yeah. Hi.
What?
Monica enthusiast.
Hello, I'm here.
Hugh, what's a Monica?
It stands
Like a
for
harmonica?
it stands for monitor kernel access. You won't understand that for a while.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, nerd.
You won't get his jokes for at least a century.
You won't get it, but your kids are gonna love it.
Hugh, why are you shaking so much?
I gently opened the door.
Ah!
All right. Anyways.
That's what happened in the Rada security.
So, let's start off with thank you, Joe. Let's start off with
Thank you.
with Bug
Wait,
and
are we gonna need the roll 20?
Humorous. Not today, no. So, Bug and Humorous, you both start to kind of like wake up, and you Humorous, you're still leaned against the wall towards the door, and Bug, you are in this very, very fancy bed. It's weird. As you wake up, Bug, you start to feel like this bed is much larger than you remembered it being.
Can Bug check under his pillow?
Sure.
Bug reaches under his pillow in a sort of like motion, like almost like trying. You know, if you fall asleep with your glasses on, trying to find them. His immediate response upon waking up in a fancy bed is like, "Where is the dagger? Am I safe?"
As you
And so he's like, "Ah!"
as you reach behind there, you feel something metal and cold.
Bug will, I guess, like gently try to take it without like hurting himself.
You see that in your hand is a gold coin.
Bug goes, "Sweet," and then pockets it.
Humorous, you kind of come to from your conscious rest, and you see that the layout of the room is the same, but there's very fancy white wallpaper with a gold inlay that goes all the way around the room. You see that there's very nice, almost like white carpet, where there once was just almost rotting boards of wood.
Can he
And-
get up and go check the window? Like, look out the
Sure.
window?
As you look out the window, you see a vast courtyard with benches and tables, and past that, as the green grass ends, you see a luscious beach and a endless ocean.
Huh. Hey, Bug.
What? Bug, realizing that he's not alone, is kind of look around.
Oh, hi! Hey, bud! Where are we?
I don't really know. I mean, we went to sleep at that inn, and, looking outside, looks like there's a beach.
What?
Huh.
And Bug's gonna kind of get up and like walk over the window. Can Bug see, or is he too short to look out the window?
It's kind of like a like bay window, so you
Oh.
can see out of it. Yeah.
Huh? That's worrying. Was there like a flood?
I sure hope not. I mean, we're in Mortender, right? Or somewhere along the lines of that.
I hope so. I mean, looking outside, though, that looks like the ocean.
Well, I mean, you want to maybe take a step outside and see what's going on? I mean, where's the others?
I don't know. I figured they just... You know what? I'm not really thinking right now. I have no idea.
Well, let's just go outside and check things out.
I guess just, careful, I guess.
Well, I'll be
I
right
don't know
by
if
your
it's
side.
like breathable air. What if we're in, like, the pain dimension or something?
Don't worry, I got your back. And he's gonna like reach down to pat the sword on his side.
Yeah, buddy.
And Bug's gonna look down at his like scabbard with his fancy sword.
Is there anything different about us?
You both look the exact same.
All right. Well,
Bug is Lemire.
well, let's go step outside. And he was gonna like open the door and start to like peek his head out and look around.
All right. Yeah, there's almost like a like patio door that goes outside directly from your room. And humorous, as you are the first one out, as soon as you step out of the threshold, you feel a little bit more like weight on you, and as you look down, you see that you're wearing some sort of strange pants, you think?
Huh.
It's still over your armor, but...
Bug?
Yeah, what's up?
What am I wearing?
Oh, I thought you were always wearing that.
Bug,
So-
you see that Humorous is wearing a grass-like skirt.
You're wearing like a skirt. I figured it was like a fashion statement.
I'm sure it's fine if I'm just gonna, and he like takes off his armor and just gently places it in the room. Am I still wearing the grass skirt?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hugh, have some decency.
I mean,
Bug's gonna kind of shield his eyes.
I mean, I'm wearing a grass skirt.
You see that on top of Bug's hat is a party hat with a strap that goes around under his chin.
Bug's like looking down.
Where's my grass skirt?
No, you got a hat.
What?
Can Bug like reach up and try to feel it?
Yeah.
Can he feel it?
Yeah, it's a kind of like a textured, like a bedazzled kind of hat in the shape of a cone.
Bug smiles super wide and his eyes go really big and he looks at Hugh.
It must be my birthday!
Well, happy birthday, Bug.
Woo!
I need to remember today is your birthday, so I'll make a mental note of that. Anyways, I'm sure this is fine. I mean, yeah, don't
Is
forget
this like
it.
a birthday surprise?
I have no clue where we are. This is probably a dream, I'm hoping. I don't even know if I can have those anymore, but after what happened with Darthag, who knows? I'm just gonna leave this grass skirt on, and Let's go. Let's go outside. Let's check things out a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
And Bug takes off his normal hat, so he just has the party hat on.
All right. As you guys go outside, you see that there's kind of this grand fountain, and as you look at it, it almost seems like it looks like Donnie holding up a sword and kind of like making a like kissy face towards the sun, and there's like water coming out of his mouth.
What? Isn't that the new guy?
Yeah. Wait.
Like the moody one?
Wait a minute. Bug.
Where are we?
I think I know where we are. I just don't know where we are, if you get what I mean. And he's gonna look at Bug to see if he notices anything different about Bug's appearance.
Other than the party hat. Nope.
Huh. So, I think I heard Donnie mention well, you remember how we had planned for Donnie and Drogo to do something spectacular for our ambush on the oracles?
Yeah, it was gonna be awesome.
And how he didn't show up?
Yeah. Where was he? Do you remember? I can't.
I think he is where we are now, and we may have swapped places.
Like a weird like time travel paradox, you know, like world-ending dimensional thing.
What's time travel?
You see how like as we stand here, like time keeps going?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're traveling.
Okay, well, maybe he's still in here. Let's go and try and find him or something. Maybe he's on the beach?
Is there? Yeah, sure. I mean, why wouldn't he be on the beach? The beach is pretty cool. It's got water. It's got sand. What else could you need?
All right, well, let's go. And he's gonna start walking towards the beach.
All right. You see that there's a probably like a 20-foot beach of like this really nice, almost golden sand that goes all the way around what you now see is quite a large island that you're on. You see that there are beach chairs and umbrellas all throughout different places on the beach, but you take a while and kind of walk around the entire like perimeter of the like island, and you don't see anything living on the beach.
Huh. Well,
Not a crab in sight.
I think it's just us. I don't know how we're supposed to get out of here, but you know, Brok was talking a lot about the Underdark and all that kind of stuff. Now we need to get prepared for it, but I think a little break right now seems like just the sort of thing we need, you know, Bug?
Like this is like vacation?
Yeah, sort of like a vacation. I mean, how long has it been since we actually had a moment to rest? And you know, we've been inside that big old cave cavern type deal for quite a while. So maybe this is sort of the thing we need, you know? And...
Yeah, I think the last time we really took a rest was probably the night after we gave back the amulet to Lord Kyanite.
Yeah, or on the way to Warham when we were on
the
boat. Speaking of which, does Hugh notice like the beach chairs? Well, I think I'll take a couple of minutes and just relax a little bit. And he's gonna kind of sit down and lay back in the chair.
As soon as you sit down, you feel something kind of like cold and metal in your right hand. And as you look down, you see that there's a pair of sunglasses in your hands now.
Oh. Well.
Whoa!
He was gonna kind of like slyly, just slowly turn his head and look at Bug. Don't mind if I do. He just kind of like slips them on.
Chill!
Bug's gonna start scrounging for animals. Like he's gonna get like lower to the ground, and go like go looking around for some foraging, like a coyote.
Make a nature check for me.
Is it the first time we've had to do a nature check?
It might be, yeah. After about 10 minutes of like doing the like Scooby-Doo like sniffing, you have deduced that there is no life on this island or in the ocean.
Hugh?
Yeah.
I have bad news!
He got his hands behind his head, like chill back. Right now, he's only wearing sunglasses and a grass skirt, right? Like nothing else. Okay, so yeah, he's vibing. Yeah. What you need, Bug?
It is not my birthday!
No. Well.
There is no animal within 100 miles of here! I am going to starve!
We can make it your birthday. Today can be your sort of like vacation birthday.
Good point! Though, I can't help but feel a little hollow that there's not one morsel of food to hunt and kill.
Well, I'm sure there's gotta be something around here. This is like a what do the fancy people call it? It's a resort, right?
I guess. But, like, there's no animals. I can't smell anything. I haven't found a single thing. Not a crab, not a fish, not a frog.
Let's see.
I mean, I hate to interrupt your chill.
I remember reading books about, like, fruits and stuff. Maybe let's check some of these trees around here. And he's gonna, like, begrudgingly get up out of the lawn chair and start, walking around looking at the trees.
As soon as you get up from your chair, it's almost as if the sand all of a sudden turned into some sort of liquid, and you both find yourself falling through this sand, and soon the sand almost stops, and it's just a black void, and all you can hear, you're both trying to make some sort of noise, is just wind going past. And you see something go right past you, but almost going up while you two are falling. And Drogos and everyone else, but especially Drogos, you've reached the like tavern, and Drogos, you go into room 6. You're still pretty tired from the kind of restless night you had the day before. And as you walk in, you see a very nice red lawn chair fall from the ceiling.
What? They're just gonna stare at it, completely confused. Who put this here? What kind of prank is Jordan saying that out loud?
As you're
Hang on, I'm imagining it lands upright. It's in like the perfect position for like whoever falls into it to just be staring at Drogos.
as you are kind of looking at it, all of a sudden you feel something hit your head and like slide off, and as you look down, you see that there's just like a very slow, almost hourglass like just rain of sand coming from the ceiling. And
Flooded the room with a beach.
And all of a sudden you see bits of pretty familiar armor start to rain down and mix with the sand. And soon you see a skeleton wearing sunglasses drop down from the ceiling and land perfectly in the lawn chair. And you see a familiar bug fungus wearing a party hat.
Yours is like
is-
just
y-
staring in shock right now.
He was
But-
like jolted a little bit, and he's got his arms up reflexively, and then he slowly looks around and looks down and sees that he's still in the lawn chair. Looks at it for a couple of seconds, and then leans back in it.
Bug, or Drogos, you hear Bug yelling, and all of a sudden he appears near the ceiling, covered in sand, and just bounces against the bed, back up, and then hits the bed again.
One night with what happened? They're cute. I like the sunglasses, by the way.
Oh, hello, Dream Drogos.
It's what?
Oh, he's still on vacation, Hugh?
I think we're still on vacation.
What do you mean vacation? You came. I walked in. There was a lawn chair. There was a beach chair here, and sand started coming down. You two appeared. Like,
Yeah. Here, and you kind of like shambles out of the chair and like does like a hand motion for him to sit down. Yeah, go on, sit down in a long chair.
he's just gonna roll his eyes and just whisper to himself, "One night with the Exarch, and this is what happens." He's just gonna get in.
Has the rest of the party like heard the thudding coming from the room?
From the outside of the room, it's surprisingly silent, and Otto, Balazar, and Otto have both made,
Auto
or
plays.
they've all made their way to room 12.
Why
which
would
is
Balasar
upstairs,
not be going? What?
because he's in room 12, right?
No, Balasar was in the same room as you and
Oh, right, yeah.
Hugh and Bug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not
I think you're getting the people mixed up.
I
again.
got Balazar and Drogos mixed up.
You know what? Too far right. Caris went to the
Fine,
wrong room
yeah.
because he's tired.
Yeah.
Canon
like,
reason,
we just said,
perfect.
like Balasar has walked in really confused to why Drogos is in his room.
Yeah.
Sure.
Drogos, why are you?
Hey, look what I found.
Is Hugh still standing there with the grass skirt and sunglasses on?
Yep.
Balasar is momentarily brought out of like just the fugue state he was in, due to recent revelations, and just kind of puts his hand on his head. Hugh, what are you wearing?
Apparently a grass skirt and some sunglasses. Wish I would have got one of them funny shirts with the flowers on them, you know? Or maybe
Oh,
one of
those
them
ones, yeah.
those straw hats.
Wait,
I got a
I don't
part.
know what to call him here.
I'm still trying to. I don't think it's my birthday.
Yeah, but you got
Wait,
your
Ambrose
but you
is
got
in
your
the
par-
other room, right?
but you've got your party hat.
Yeah, I do have a party
Yeah.
hat, but I feel like my birthday should go better than this.
Wow.
Upon hearing Bug say this, Balasar kind of leans into Drogos. He has a birthday?
What do you think? Balazar, do you think just living beings just don't have birthdays sometimes?
Honestly, I didn't think Bug... Does Bug count as people?
Did you think Bug wasn't real or something?
No, I thought Bug was some sort of weird demon thing.
can Bug hear them?
Yes.
I was hatched from an egg.
Dude, same. Hey, Balazar, you were too. Probably.
I mean, my egg was significantly smaller, though. You know, that was a long time. What is 23? If it's my birthday, then 24 years ago.
Well, anyways, welcome to the resort, guys.
Yeah.
This isn't a resort, Hugh. You're in Mortender.
Where's the
Well, you know,
beach?
that's what we thought, but yeah,
Look
it's right
outside.
it's right out the window. See, and he's gonna kind of like he's like shimmy over to the to the window and just look out. See, there's a beach right there.
You see that it's quite windy and there's some snow falling now.
Huh, Bug?
I didn't even get to sit in the lawn chair.
No,
Ah!
it's still right there. You can still sit in the lawn chair, and he's gonna like shimmy off the the grass skirt and start putting his armor back on.
Bug's gonna look. He's gonna keep the party hat on. He's gonna like put his hat in his bag.
Will put the grass skirt and sunglasses in his inventory.
Alright.
He just puts it on his back and it disappears, and you hear like the
Yeah.
Skyrim
Opens up
inventory
a,
sound.
like,
It's
3x6.
in his rib
He opens the-
cage. Like that's where he
It's a
keeps all his
4x6
stuff.
grid and just places it in.
He like pushes his solar plexus, and it like does the clicking sound like the glasses holder in a car, and like swings down.
Pretty soon, as everyone is getting their stuff back together, you notice that there's probably about a quarter of an inch of sand on everything in the room. And just as you are kind of putting the pieces together, you hear a knock at the door, and you hear, "Hey, room service.
Oh,
Before we close up the bar, you need anything in there?" And there's another knock at the door.
A grass skirt would be not a grass skirt, but a flower shirt if you got one. You just kind of calls out.
None of that here.
No, we do not need anything. Thank you.
All right.
Bug is going to make the door smell very stinky with prestidigitation.
You hear audibly from the other side, "Ugh," and
Bug's like going, hey.
you can't see it, but he kind of like looks down at the door. Oh, thank you. And this employee of the inn kind of notices the a bit of sand, like
a quarter inch of sand everywhere.
no, the door is closed.
Oh, no.
He notices some sand coming from underneath the door, and he starts to knock on it again, but he just walks away back down the hallway.
Bug makes the door stop being stinky as he hears him walk away.
Alright.
Alright, well, I would have liked to have stayed there a little bit longer.
Yeah, I thought we were on vacation. I'm so confused. I feel like I've been in a daze for a long while.
Me too.
What's going on? What's happening?
We were just at the Underdark Museum. This is like after
The what?
whole thing, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, just make sure. Yes, we were just at the Underdark Museum. We're gonna meet a guy.
How long have we been gone?
Well, probably
At the
what?
mention of the
3
Underdark
hours?
Museum, Balastar gets visibly angry and punches the wall as hard as he can.
Everything okay?
No!
Just a whisper. He found a little bit of stuff about his past.
Did he find out that he's adopted?
Worse.
That he wasn't adopted?
It's a long story.
Oh no.
Bug thinks Balasar has bad parents.
I think he just had a really bad dad. I'm not sure though.
Balastar just
Anyways.
kind of sits on his bed and stares at the ruined banner that now adorns his gauntlet.
I'm sorry to hear that, Balazar. Maybe next time Donnie sends us to that resort place, maybe you can come with us. You can sit in the chair. And he kind of points to the chair.
I want to dig holes.
Yeah, there's sand on the beach. You can dig holes there.
There's a bunch of sand here. Smile.
It's not deep enough to build.
Pile it up.
But enough
What
to
time of day is it,
It's about
Ambrose? Like,
yeah. As you look out the window, probably guess it's probably around like 5 or 6.
Ambrose is gonna head upstairs to the room everyone's in.
They are downstairs.
Oh, I guess he's going downstairs because he was with Otto.
Yeah.
Who else was in this room? Just Otto?
Drogos.
Yeah.
Would be
Drogos.
Drogos, but
Would be
because-
Drogo's, but he went to the wrong room.
because he's tired.
Yeah.
Ambrose is gonna go wake Otto up, and try to. Come on, let's go upstairs
Oh,
or downstairs.
okay. And Otto kind of hops up and starts to follow you. Pretty soon, all of you hear another knock at the door.
Also,
room
I'd like to say
service, go
Chester
away.
is following.
Okay.
Don't come in. It's stinky in here.
Room service, go away, please. No
Oh,
offense. Please go
It's
away.
just me and Otto and Chester.
Oh, alright, come in then. Sorry about the sand.
Don't say it so loud.
Oh, whatever.
Room service might hear.
We're just gonna use his skeletal hand to open the door.
As
Bug's gonna scream.
as you see the door open, there's a audible kind of sound as sand kind of falls into the hallway.
What? What? How did? What's going on?
It's
hey,
not my birthday.
Oh, hey, look who we found, by the way. There's
Oh.
your guesser to Hugh and Bug.
Where did you guys go?
They say on vacation or to a resort.
A better
I don't know.
Place. A better place. But we're back here now.
Are you not concerned that you were missing?
I didn't even get a cake.
He thinks it's his birthday.
Yeah.
You two have been gone since this morning.
What?
We woke
But we
up
only
and-
just woke up.
Yeah.
That's the glitchiest rod of security I've ever been around. Wow.
Well, see, I
The
see,
what?
I knew that's what it was, Bug. It was Donnie's plan for
wait,
the
where's
Oracle.
speaking of, where's Donnie?
Oh.
Wasn't he just with us? Oh my god, that thing
he
is
was
so bad.
he was gonna look at Drugos and like point his finger. I know where he went.
Oh, random question: is it like dark in the room?
Oh,
No, there's
All
some
right.
lanterns in there.
he,
Alright, just wanted to make
he
sure.
may have kicked us out and went in himself.
That thing wasn't it supposed to have like a long cooldown? Whatever.
I have no idea what's going on. I just want no sand on me. Zap!
And then he uses prestidigitation on his clothes. Get to clean them.
But I heard you guys went to a museum. I bet that
Yeah.
was kind of interesting. I mean,
It was very educational.
Well, I
I'm
think you got the Underdark there.
gonna be real with you guys. There has been a lot of stress going on, and you know, we've been a little all tense lately. So I'm just gonna, for the time being, keep on thinking that this is a nice, relaxing resort type place, and he's gonna pull out the sunglasses and just slip them back on, and let's deal with the Underdark, and then after that, I just can we just like lay low for a while, because you know it was really
We should all
nice.
work on our little building across the water.
Yeah, it needs it needs like a beach like house. I want to be able to like sit on the beach and hunt animals and sleep.
Oh, and this might run about, right? There is a weird dream I had last night that I should probably mention to all of you. It's nothing too
the
bad.
building you were thinking of is called a pool.
What?
What were you saying?
Condensed within a building, it is referred to as a pool.
That's a dumb name.
I
What?
hate architecture. I just want to hear about cool dreams.
Did it involve my birthday?
Do you guys really want to know now? I'm not sure if now's a
I
great
guess.
time.
Honestly, so much weird stuff has happened within the last 10 minutes. I want to hear more. Just
You-
lay
do
it
you
on
wanna-
me.
Do you want to tell us when we walk to get supplies and stuff for the Underdark, go to the museum?
When do we have to meet him again?
I think he just said after dark.
Oh no, when it closed, right? That's what it was.
Underdark?
Well, explain in a bit.
Does this dream involve me stomping out every last bit of life from a drought?
Sorry, I get it. It involves more this, and Andreas is just gonna like snap his left hand, and like a cosmic flame will appear as his scar glows blue, like a bright like blue. It involves this.
Explain. Don't
Did
just
you
be
read a book?
ominous.
What was that, Otto?
You must have read a book.
No, I mean, does reading a book from the god of all celestials count? Or just talking with him?
I would say that's a book.
You have a weird definition of books.
God of all celestials,
Yeah,
aren't those the people you don't really like?
We've had a bit of a change of heart, to say the least.
Did they kill your parents?
His agents did.
So,
Well,
want to enlighten us a little bit?
God, this might take a while. So last night, I had a
oh man, it's one of these stories. Okay, and then
Bug sits crisscross applesauce.
wasn't drinking. Don't worry, I'm not into that kind of thing, anyways. Basically, last night I was talking. I was really tired, as you know, whole mind flayer thing, bad headache, and when I fell asleep after saying a certain phrase, I wound up in the place where it's basically all white.
Spit it out!
I don't know. I'm getting to it. Calm down. And basically,
Speak faster.
no, shut up.
hey, calm down. He's starting to experience storytelling like I am. So you gotta give him some slack.
Thanks, Bug. Really. And then basically, had to run in with a guy in a lot of ram armor, horns, glowing lights everywhere. Called himself the Exarch, god of all celestials. So that was the anomaly of the universe. Cool title, by the way. And I could wield both draconic and celestial power. And I got celestial power, and here I am. Oh, I also got some grand purpose and this, and Intruders pulls out the handbook, the Oracle of Knowledge's handbook, and
So what does this have to do with me?
it doesn't.
How does it
Okay.
affect our current
Well, what can your new cool powers do?
I don't know. I really want to test it. Not gonna lie, but
Let's go shoot random things with magic.
absolutely not.
I also want
Yeah.
to test my power. You should try to hit me.
I want to test my power.
Empress, the last time I hit you, you almost knocked me out. I'd rather not do that.
Yes, I am sorry for almost crushing you.
No problem.
I lost my footing on that bridge.
That was referring to the fight night, but whatever.
Oh, right. That time as well.
There's been a lot of times like that, haven't there?
It's not intentional, I
Both
swear.
growing as friends, right? George just
I-
smiles like innocently.
I'm trying to be as good as friends as I possibly can.
I, for
Now.
one, am incredibly suspicious.
Bowser, why are you talking like
Let's go kill Drow in the deep.
that? Underdark.
That
What's a drow?
Great time.
Elves,
they're
but
like elves, but
more
dirty.
Elves!
Ambrose.
Malazar, you're at like a 10. I need you at like an 8.
Joe's just gonna
I just
whisper.
woke up.
Joe's gonna whisper a bug. The Drow burned down his village.
Was not my village.
Whatever. You talk about it like it's yours.
Wait, you burned down a Drow village?
Other way around.
I
Oh,
messed up. Oh.
I was tasked with defending it. I failed.
I'm sorry.
Who paid it?
What?
Man, I feel like I missed like 100 years of like time with you guys.
You
I'm
read
so
two-
in the loop.
I found
I'm
out today that Bowser could read. That was surprising.
I've been able to read this whole time. I have read numerous books in your company.
Why do you
No,
think
no,
he
no.
couldn't read?
Let's just go, please. We have some things to murder
Yeah, we can talk
and
along the
people
way.
to talk to,
If anyone
and we can
wants
talk
to
about all
random
of this while we're
objects.
walking. And we're burning. Wait, was
We're
it
not-
AM or PM?
It is
Really?
PM.
AM
Oh.
PM.
is it's
We're
5 in the morning.
wasting nighttime, I suppose. Because you wanted to talk after night, and I don't want to go super late.
Well, me
Oh,
and
you got somebody to go
Bug,
on meet again?
I mean-
I'm just gonna wink.
me and Bug wanted to go do some shopping.
We probably should gear up before we go into the big cave.
We're going back to Valunda, right?
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
We can just
Gotta.
prep there easily.
No,
You
No,
just
but
did
like-
the whole prepping thing.
there are specific things here we need to get.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Honestly, Drogo's, my entire life at this point is one big day. It's just one long day.
I forgot you can't.
Yeah.
It's called the life of an adventurer, humorous.
Yeah, it's more
Yes.
like
Become
this,
accustomed. Cope harder.
Cope harder.
What harder?
Cope.
What did you do?
Cope harder. he was
I'm
just
so
That's a
ever seen
gnomish
like that.
word.
It's like he's tasting the words.
Cope.
What is?
He
what
was
is-
like
what is
rubbing his
Cope?
chin with his
I didn't
his
know
fingers.
that you knew gnomish.
He still has the sunglasses on. He's just rubbing his cope harder. He's like looking at the ground. He's like nodding. Cope harder. Anyways, yeah, look, this is one big long day. Me and Bug just had a couple of minutes of relaxation for once, and God knows how long.
It was very nice.
Yes,
I thought it was my birthday for a minute. It was even better.
we could have made it your birthday if you were there longer, but
We could have. You had a good plan.
everything has been crashing down, and at this point, I'm just gonna say, let's just forget everything that has ever happened in our company, and let's just go do what we need to do.
But us
go
killing
to the-
Darth Hag was fun. Can we remember that at least?
No, we cannot. And he was like
Aw.
snapping at Drogus. No, we will not.
Just gonna do like the fake sad thing. Just look down. Just aw.
And we're gonna go. We're gonna get what we need to do. Go to the Underdark, kill things, and then I just want a break, man.
Look,
We
after
can
this,
go
alright,
back
then?
to our sweet castle and relax.
Yeah, I wanna.
Have
That's
a
the main
break
thing. Is
when
I want.
you're dead.
I wanted to like go
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
some like builders to like make our castle sweeter. I have so much money.
We did
Don't
hear
worry.
about some builders down
Yeah, I
the
remember. I honestly like that's most of what I wanted to do.
Well, let's go on an adventure again.
I don't think it's the bug.
Woo!
Sorry to say, bug. I'm not sure if the lot builders are going to be around at this hour. They might be, but they're probably all drunk or drinking.
Good, then they'll accept it without question.
Yeah.
No point.
Exploit the worker.
No, I don't like that. Don't do that.
No, we're doing that. You think we're
Wait,
gonna
should we at
give
least-
these builders a fair wage? No way. You can't
Should we
build
at least-
anything with a fair wage.
Should we at least like plan out like where we're gonna go? Because I have a map here. Just gonna put like the stroll with the map.
Let's go this way.
And then Bug is going to.
Jervis didn't open it.
Bug points. 1 sec. He points south. He points.
What is 3 south?
What? No, 3 is south. So he spins around for about a half second. And he points.
This way.
I gotta log in with Google. Hold on.
Bug's just like pointing at like a wall in the room.
He was gonna kind of slowly reach over and like grab the top of Bug's head and just swivel him so he's pointing at the door.
That way.
All right. So you make your way through the bar and out of the tavern. You see that it's pretty dark. There's some light snowfall, but it seems to be kind of melting as soon as it touches the ground. But you see there's still quite a lot of people out, and there's some nice, normal-looking torches on the side of the road for once, which
Not
is
blue.
a nice sight.
Juris just looks at me. She goes, "Not blue." Yes.
I hate blue.
Yeah, I'm much more of a purple guy. Why do you think I like the eye?
Purple guy!
Purple guy.
Out of character, I said that on purpose.
Does this map say Artundus had a lighthouse?
Lighthouse of our time. It was made in his honor.
Ah.
Is that where he went to guard ships?
I think he was more of a miner guy. I don't know.
I thought he was old. How was he a miner?
I thought he was
Not-
some sort of like warrior.
Never mind.
I am kind of running low on food again.
Here you go.
And Bug throws a ration at him from his bag.
I don't want.
You want to go eat out? Huh?
Yes.
Juris wink at him.
Did you just let the ration like fall on the ground?
You turn
It's your
to
magic
Bug.
that hit him on his head. And
You
just
turn-
fell.
Hugh turns to Bug. You had food in your bag. Why would you?
Yeah,
want
but it wasn't.
It wasn't a
It
resort food.
It wasn't the same.
No, okay. He was gonna take
Whatever.
off
We
the
can buy
glasses and
food
stow it.
later. Aren't we going to the Underdark right now?
Museum. Not going down yet. Please to God, no.
Yeah, the museum.
I don't think I'm ready to go into a dark place yet.
I feel like
Not for at least a day.
Honestly, I don't even want to go at all, but whatever.
Alright. Did you guys actually open the map or no?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we did.
So, would you all like to go to the Underdark Museum as a group?
Yeah.
Now that it is after hours, probably.
Bug's gonna sort of just like look at you and go,
Being honest with you, pal, I'll go wherever you want to go. I'm still trying to wake up.
I know. It was like the first time in a very long time that I've had quote unquote sleep, you know?
Yeah.
Having that one little bit of sleep is it's after life changing, if that makes any sense. Makes me
Yeah.
realize how tired things have become. But that's not the point right now. I'm trying to get back on track from the room. God, who knows what I even said in that room. I can't even remember. But we need to go, and I wanted to look at more weapon enchantments. I don't know if you wanted to look at anything, Bug, but other than that, we just need to go with the group for the time being.
I guess we can just go with them.
Alright, and then,
We'll have time.
yeah. And hey, maybe while I'm in the market for weapon enchantment type stuff, we can get you something cool.
Whoa. Maybe. Let's go.
Now let's go.
Alright. So you guys, having the map, turn to the north, across the bridge and make your way along the coast of the river, and very soon make your way to the outside of the Underdark Museum. You see that the torches by the stairs leading up to the entrance are out. You see there is a closed sign on the door.
Oh, right. I don't think I mentioned who we're looking out for, have I? You know,
Where are we? What is this
Underdark
place?
Underdark Museum.
I have not been here. Do we know who's
Place for
inside?
learning.
Please don't burn it.
Have you guys like been here?
We were here earlier today.
Oh,
Alright, we're looking out for a dark gnome.
So,
found him.
and he points to Otto.
That's bait. Not Otto.
Probably the only other gnome in this place.
No,
I've
it's like
seen
that.
some gnomes, but dark gnomes have quite dark skin, almost like the color of the rocks.
That's the sort of type
Blending
of
in.
thing that killed Brock, wasn't it?
No, that was a Dwergar, I think.
What? What's the difference?
I think
A dwarf.
Think of the thing that killed Brok and then make it smaller.
Well, okay. But we can
Like,
trust him,
Auto,
right?
auto-sized.
Well, we haven't met him yet.
They're supposedly one of the few friendly things in the Underdark.
Well,
Quote, unquote,
that's
friendly.
reassuring, I guess.
I should mention that the entire time Belisar is talking, he's growing increasingly stressed. Like, his hands are shaking, his teeth are clenched. He's very clearly aggravated.
And Vergus is just leaning like to the side of the door, just like looking out for anyone who like anyone who like a dark gnome, basically. Sorry. Oh, now's probably a good time to mention that Jurgis doesn't know this, but like as he's looking around, you can probably notice that his purple eye is like glowing slightly. Like Jurgis doesn't know it yet, but
Purple
it is.
eye.
It's this. Please tell me who says that in character.
No.
Had to make sure. That's blue, not purple.
Pretty soon you hear a noise behind you as the door to the museum opens, and you see the familiar face of the dwarf that was at the front desk before.
Oh, what's up, bud? Been like what, 3 hours? Wow, it's perfectly timed. Wow.
Perfect.
Jurgis makes that noise. That's canon.
Drogos opens his mouth, and just a fucking horn comes out.
That's the sound of Bale of the Dragons.
Fucking Claxton.
Kind of like pokes his head out and says, "Oh, hey, yeah, he's ready to see you now, if you're all ready."
I'd say we are. Let's meet him.
All right.
Who are you?
Come on in. And he just kind of shuts the door.
What?
Our meeting. His name's Old Gray, by the way. Terrible mention things like this. And Jurgis just gonna, like, as he says that, he's just gonna go inside.
As you all make your way in, for some of you, it's the first time you're seeing this, but it's kind of this very dark room with just really candlelight on the walls, and you see that most of everything in this kind of blank room with just some chairs and like benches as a waiting area is kind of painted this like blackish gray color, and you see the dwarf from before kind of pulling back a curtain that some of you know leads back to the actual museum. He's in the basement when you are ready. I need to get back to cleaning for the morning rush. And he kind of goes back to the rest of the museum. And he kind of points to a door off to the side.
Right. Here he is, ready to meet Old Gray. I'll take that as everyone is, and Jurgis is gonna go in.
All right. Immediately as you open the door, you see there is a kind of like curved staircase going down and to the left.
He's just gonna shrug and go down.
All right. I assume everyone is following him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As you start to make your way down, probably after like 2 full like spirals down, it kind of levels out into this large kind of rectangular room with these large torches on each side that that kind of light up the entire room. You see that the entirety of the room is made of kind of like this, like dark cobblestone, and you see what almost looks like some sort of like laboratory. You see that there's like large like glasses of bubbling liquid that's vibrant in color. You see random objects you've never seen before. You see what look like almost like some sort of like medical equipment maybe. And you hear some mumbling towards the back of the room, and you see someone is kind of bent over behind one of the tables.
Hello?
Oh, oh,
Who are you?
and you see someone about the size of a dwarf, maybe a bit on the short side for a dwarf, but and kind of almost, he's quite broad, but he is also kind of has a very childlike face as he looks at you, and he goes, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Old Gray,
What's
or at
up?
least that's what everyone calls me."
I gotta know how. Can you please say your actual name? I just want to hear how it's pronounced. Or
Mhm.
how it's said.
Oh, are you really sure you want to hear my actual name?
I just want to hear it.
People tend to make fun of it.
No, I don't make fun of names like that. I don't care.
Is it stupid?
My name is Gubberdoo Gunglesmuck.
I see.
What's weird
yeah.
about that? That's a pretty normal name.
That's
Laugh it up.
fair. What do you think that's funny? But you think Genghis Mangus isn't? That's later.
He was gonna turn to Ambrose. You are the worst type of person. It
I'm
just-
sorry, my father always said it's not good to contain a laugh.
Why is Ambrose Jorgensen less weird than... I'm sorry, what's your name, Mr. Gungle Schmuck?
You can just call me Old Gray.
Okay, Old Gray.
Well, and you see he's wearing this this kind of large like overcoat made of this like almost it's definitely gray fur, but you see the tips of it are almost white and glowing. And as you really get a good look for him, you see that there's a large scar over his right eye, and you see that the eye itself is quite cloudy. You see his skin is almost the same color as the like walls. It's a very dark gray, almost like ash from burning charcoal stuck to someone's skin.
Man, you seem pretty old and pretty gray.
Yep. You cracked the code.
Thank you.
So, I hear you all want some insider information.
Yeah, we do.
You know, it's not
I want to go in a
every
big
day
dark hole.
well, it's not every day that, well, people really meet me. Most people are kind of creeped out, so I just kind of live in the basement. Though I do own the museum. I got all the artifacts and whatnot. So, what were your questions?
Hi.
How do you kill a, and you said mind flayer that
Illithid.
Illithid that you've killed once before, but then it became a ghost and flew away into the Underdark?
Not that that's happened to us, just hypothetically.
Yes, hypothetically. I can't lie. I'm sorry. We did really kill one. And we really need your help.
I tried to blow him up with a bomb!
Well, no offense, but if you really tried to blow up the advisor with gunpowder, you are probably quite, not intelligent, really.
I mean, it worked pretty well in the oracles.
Wait. How do you know that the advisor wasn't
Yeah,
mind
the
flayer?
minute he says the advisor, Balasar's hand goes for his longsword.
Well, there are some, secrets that we citizens of the Underdark keep for the well-being of those above. And, well, the almost political invasion of illithids in various cities are, well, one of them.
There's more of them?
They're not. It's one and done type thing, Ambrose.
Well, there's a lot less in the past years, but the advisor is definitely one of the ones that are left over.
Does this advisor have a name, by the way, that you happen to know?
Not
my
that
God.
I know.
Yeah.
Is it Gus? He looks like a Gus.
He might be a Gus.
I knew it.
So, you went and found out the Oracle's big secret, and you scared off the advisor, and now you want to actually chase him.
I mean, he'll probably just come back and destroy Verlinder. Not that you would really care. You live in the Underdark, but still.
Yes, well... Oh boy.
It would
This
be
is
bad
quite-
for business, wouldn't it?
Quite the complicated, thing. Have you told anyone about what actually happened?
No one.
Nope.
Probably
Nope.
not.
Probably be a bad idea to let it loose.
My expert decision or advice to you is to just simply leave and just let them come back. Things were fine the way they were.
Sounds like something a mind flayer would say.
That sounds like
Balasar
something
kind of-
Ambrose would say too.
Balasar kind of leans down into Old Gray's face. Not an option.
Well, if you're really dead set on dying, then I guess I could give you some tips.
I'm dying? Sure.
Yes, go to the Underdark.
All right.
I get it.
There you go. That's how you die.
What about like that?
So we don't
say if we were to go
die
there.
as quickly. Could you tell us, how...
What to expect,
Oh.
basically?
Hold on. You know what? Amber's gonna, like, walk around to behind the gnome
Mm-hmm.
and, look at the back of his skull.
You see that he has a hood up, so you can't see the back
I'm
of
gonna
his head.
pull it down real quick.
Oh, are you checking to see if I'm dead or something?
Yes.
Nope. All of this gray matter is still where it belongs.
That sounds like something a dead person would say.
There's literal proof that isn't.
Yes,
Okay.
the mind flayers tend to ignore us lesser folk. You see, they're kind of stuck up. They think that gnomes don't really have a lot of brain matter when really we
Probably
Some
more
of us
than
have
11.
more. Yeah, illithids are kind of stuck up in their ways, but they
Sounds like someone else I know. Sure, it's just eyes Ambrose real quick.
yes.
Ignoring that, continue.
I guess, well, money is money, so, I'm about to take a, load down back to my, village if you really want to tag along, just to get down there.
I mean,
For
we have
a fee, of
staircase.
course.
Well, when are you going?
In about 2 days.
Oh, alright. I mean, we do have an entrance over in Valunder. Not sure if that's the best entrance, but it is an entrance.
Well, seeing that it was probably made by the advisor, there's probably a lot of traps and, death.
You know, how much would it be if we went with you?
Mm, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for leading people to their death, but I guess money is money. So I don't know, maybe 100 gold per person.
Alright. What if we don't die, though?
Well, then congratulations, I guess.
Yay.
So
What if I give you 1 silver and this?
And Bug rubbish in his pocket just for a second, and then pulls out a single crossbow bolt.
I have plenty of both of those things.
Oh,
Well, I don't feel like paying 100 gold, and I feel that I am adept enough at dungeon dwelling, delving, that we can take the advisor's traps.
I would not. I would not advise taking undue risk.
You see, mind flayers kind of get the advantage when they sneak up on you. And well, you're kind of walking right where he wants you. So, just saying.
We beat him once, we can beat him again. He's probably weaker this time, he just died.
How does that work? The whole double death thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Do they have like a phylactery or something? Are they like a lich?
Well, I think those close to evolution are more powerful than other mind flayers.
What do you mean evolution?
Well, mind flayers.
Ever who? Is that his name?
Evolution. It's sorry. Go ahead, Mulberry.
You see, you know where mind flayers actually come from, or where they came from.
I always heard that if you found out that information, they'd kill you.
Well,
They look like octopus.
I heard like an old story about them coming out from like another universe or something.
yes, they come from the sky, or at least they did.
Okay.
The sky's not real.
Well,
It just ends. You can't go up there.
Guys, please. He's telling a story.
I do believe he is full of mind flayer shit.
Do you want to continue, Mulberry?
anyways, basically the only place they have now is the Underdark, and well, they just kind of run their own empire down there.
Wait. How many of them are there?
I don't really know. I don't think anyone knows. Certainly,
Hundreds?
less than before, I guess.
How many was there before?
I don't know. I just know that they can't reproduce or anything.
Oh.
Like there's like a finite amount of them or something.
Oh, poor bastards.
Guys, this sounds like a problem that it will solve itself.
How long do mind flayers live? Aren't they immortal until they're killed?
Yes.
Lovely.
They can't die of old age. Or
I'm
anything
sure
like that.
someone else will kill them. Does that happen often? Do they die often?
No. In fact, no one in the Underdark really challenges them. It would either be a death threat or bad for business.
But there have got to be at least a few wars.
No.
There's always war.
Well, maybe back a few millennia ago, yeah, but since then, not that I know of. You see, when you stuff a bunch of very egotistical, violent people into a large cave, they tend to settle in and don't really bother each other.
Bug points and nods.
Points.
He points at him like,
Oh.
They just decide to bother everyone outside the cave.
Nah, usually they just like mine for gems or become musicians.
You must be talking about the drow raiding parties.
Balasar,
No, I was talking
Careful,
about my
careful.
no, I was talking about my family.
Balasar just kind of raises his right gauntlet and just taps it with the banner attached to it.
I see. Seems you're after revenge. Is that it?
I found out literally today, but yeah, he is.
Yeah, I get a lot of you knocking on my door.
I would have showed up whether I found out or not.
How many people have talked to you about going to the Underdark and never come back?
Oh, probably thousands. That's just kind of how it works.
Has it all been about the same Mind Flayer, though? Or has it been different ones?
No, they mostly get captured by the drow, sold into slavery. It's the same story every time. Someone comes up, sometimes they even have a banner. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get my revenge. Little do they know, the drow
gonna
empire spans the entire planet. They don't have a chance. Sorry to burst your bubble, Dragon, but just trying to save a life if I can.
Well, have they... How many... Are they normally, like, solo? Like, just one person going in?
Usually, though, there are groups.
I'm starting to think that this is a bad idea.
Well,
I want to
going
go back
too
to the
far
beach.
I mean, we said the same thing about other things.
I mean, yes, we did kill a god.
Well, we didn't have a choice there.
That is
Like I
true.
said, I'll take you down there, at least to my village.
Is your village, like, gonna kill us on sight because we're outsiders, or...?
Us dark gnomes don't care.
Alright.
We're just in it for the gold and the relaxation.
But if we see a drow, we'll probably be attacked and try to be sold into slavery, I imagine.
If you're by yourselves, you should be safe in our village.
Alright.
We have a bit of a peace treaty. Besides, they don't want any of us anyways, so...
Do your brains not taste good?
We can be kind of weak when it comes to manual labor, so we don't make very good slaves.
What are the slaves used for?
Usually just to construct new things for the drow. How do you think you make a empire that spans the entirety of the planet? It's definitely not by equally paid workers.
Real quick about the whole drow empire thing. Is it one empire that spans all of it? And it happens to be the one that...
Under one flag, yes.
Alright.
Wow. Have they gone to the edge of the world yet?
Probably.
Excuse me?
I mean, if the cave spans the entire world, have they gotten to the edge?
Oh no. It's one of you.
Your Jurors like looks down like, oh, are you serious? He's one too.
Wait. I'm one of what?
The planet is round.
Ambrose just kind of like stares at him.
Okay. Anyways, whether you're going or not, I'll be leaving in 2 days. It's 100 gold a person. Just meet me back here, and I'll show you the way.
We'll definitely keep it in mind.
And in the meantime, if you have any questions, well, I live down there, so...
Cool. Well, goodbye.
Bye!
Bug turns around and starts to walk away.
Alright. So, you'll make your way back up the staircase and presumably out of the Underdark Museum. And you're out on the street once again.
At what time would it be, like, roughly, at this
Probably
point?
like 6:30 now. You see,
Alright.
just briefly looking around, that most shops are still open.
Alright. So, got that done. What are we thinking now?
I would like to go talk to some builders, give them my money, and then go to bed again.
Also
Alright.
need supplies.
We still got 2 days, at least.
I just need to reset today. Today was a bust. Need a new one.
You were inside of a funny stick for most of the day.
I still am so confused on what happened.
I think we might have been sold a faulty rod of security.
A rod of insecurity?
It might have like a crack in it or something.
I'll have to ask. If I see Donnie again, I'll have to ask him about that.
I'm going to make him sell his toy.
I wouldn't
Can I
say
keep the
sad.
party hat?
Well, you have, don't you? Does Blake still have the party hat on?
He's wearing it still.
Yeah.
He's been wearing it this whole time.
You have it on, so yeah, you can keep it.
But doesn't it belong to the vacation dimension?
I mean, if it would have stayed in there, most likely, if it did actually belong. So
I
think
think
it's your
something is
property now.
seriously wrong with that. So, I don't know what is up with that magical item, but
just alright, out of character, just to make sure, Hugh doesn't have his grass skirt on still, right?
No, he was wearing all of his armor and he has his glasses and grass skirt in his ribcage.
I had to make sure. Alright, I'm sorry.
That would have been. It's like those cutscenes where he wears all your like custom gear and you look so goofy, and during a serious scene, it's just you in a grass skirt and sunglasses.
I just had to make sure. Alright, continue. I'm sorry.
I mean, the only plan that I had was to go and do a little bit more shopping for my weapons and stuff, but me and Bug can do that tomorrow, so whatever you guys want to do today, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really have a lot of day left. It's more night left.
Well,
Should we
yeah,
just
that's
call
right.
it here? Should we just like call it here and then that sounds like I'm speaking out of character, I'm sorry. Should we just like, I don't know, call it a night and just go in, just reset for tomorrow and get all our shopping done then?
we
Because
could go
Bug is
see.
still very out of it.
We could go see if the construction place is still open.
I suppose.
I would like. There's a piece of armor I'm missing. I need to find. I would like to see if I can find one here in the city.
I don't think I really need anything, so I'll just stick with you, Ambrose.
Alright.
Do you need anything, Ambrose?
I was looking maybe for a lantern or something, because we're about to go into a dark place, and I don't want to use torches anymore.
I have light magic. Ambrose.
Well, if I'm not with you, then I'm fucked,
We're
aren't I?
probably going to all stay together, realistically. We're going down into, the Underdark. It would be a terrible idea to split up.
Well,
if
it
we,
can't be a bad idea to prepare, and I would like a light source that doesn't require fuel, or less fuel than a torch.
We are very rich.
That is
Can
true.
buy everything.
if we can't buy everything, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure we can.
We'll have most things now, probably. All right. Who's going where?
I'm looking for a magic shop. I want to find some sort of magical light.
I'm looking. Balasar is looking for a very specific piece of armor.
All right. You, Bud, you're going to go find construction stuff, guys, I assume?
I want Fort Vungust to be new and improved.
We should
We're
really
not
establish a
calling it
name.
that.
That is
I-
the working title.
That I'm fine with. Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna rename it to something else.
all right. So, Bug and
Humorous.
Humorous
Good job. Good job.
going to construction
And weapons.
Construction.
and
Yeah.
one
Like a whipple.
Yeah, weapon.
Yeah, boy.
Weapon.
speedwagon.
Speed wagon.
All right, and Otto and Ambrose going to magic item.
Items.
All right. Balazar.
Uh-oh. Amar.
Drogos, who would you like to go with, or are you looking for something else?
Jerry's just going to accompany Balzar for the armor stuff. Just
Okay.
to, give him some company.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So let's start with Bug and Humus. You're all still in a group, so you can still check the map. And you're reminded that it's the person they talked to said that it was down the road from the place they were staying at. So
For the construction or for weapons?
yes,
Okay.
the construction place.
Well, Bug, you can lead the way.
Yeah, I guess. I think we just need to go this way, right? Didn't we talk to a guy a couple days ago when we got here?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll find it.
All right.
And yeah, Bug just starts walking in the direction he thinks it is.
All right. So going. Oh no, this is very ominous.
Yeah, I had to mute
So-
that.
Yeah. So.
No, Chicago, Kira, what are you doing here?
Bug Fungus wants to live a peaceful life.
Don't touch him, he looks weird. As Bug explodes.
Must find Jotaro.
It's Josuke. Whoops, wrong one.
Same person.
Pretty much. Josuke has no personality except when he does.
Yeah. All right. So you two head south past the tavern that you're staying at, and you briefly see the kind of large marketplace. But you pretty immediately see that to your right is quite a large-looking lumber yard, and you see a big sign in front of it that says Columns Construction. You see that there's still quite a few dwarfs out, kind of lifting pieces of wood and putting them in different piles and whatnot.
Hugh, I think that's it.
Well,
It says construction up there.
yeah, don't be shy. Come on, let's go.
Let's go!
And Bug like walks into like the lumber yard, looks around.
Looking around towards the like back corner of the yard, there's kind of this like building, and you see there's a little kind of like service window to the inside. You see someone sitting at a desk.
I think that's the guy.
And Bug saunters up to him.
All right, that's really that timing with the music. Um, so you walk up and you see probably like the oldest looking dwarf you've ever seen before. Literally every part of this man is a wrinkle. And you see that he's completely bald. He's the only dwarf you've ever seen that's completely bald. You see that there's like cuts and like scars all over his face and arms.
Hello?
He kind of looks up and you see that one of his eyes is a glass eye. And he kind of looks at you and goes, "Hey, I'm Cullum.
Cullum?
Yep, Cullum of Cullum's Construction."
Nice to meet you. I'm Bug Vungust, the bard.
Okay.
Have you heard of me?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you need
What?
something?
Yeah, I was looking for, well, me and Hugh here. This is Hugh.
Okay.
Charmed.
Yeah, so, I don't know if, do you remember, like, maybe, what, a week ago, week and a half, there was, like, a big, like, light in the sky, and then the sun wouldn't come on, and there was that whole thing?
I can't see much anything.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, anyways, we are now in possession of a very nice, stone temple. It's very ominous, and we're looking to improve it, making it into a sort of keep for us and our adventuring group. We would be willing to pay.
Is it like a structure already? How big is it?
Let's see, I would say it's like a stone sort of temple, it's mainly like a big staircase up to a top flat pillar, shape with the top cut off.
All right. And you want rooms and whatnot?
Yeah, some rooms, maybe some walls, like you know, a wall around the outside. Just something to really give it some life.
How many people do you want it to hold?
What do you think, Hugh? What's a good number? Because there's only like 7 of us, but we probably want like a big place for like a lot of people, right?
I don't know. Probably, I guess, go with a nice even 10.
I was gonna say 10 or 15.
Well, you're the one with the idea for it, so I'll leave the decisions like that up to you.
Yeah, so I was thinking like some side fence around it, just to like keep people at bay, and then maybe like some rooms inside. You know, some hallways, maybe some like bigger like rooms, like a dining hall, and you know, like 10 or 15 rooms. I'm no architect. I'm just a music man, so I really am not the best at building things. I figured I'd leave it up to your discretion.
Sounds like quite the big place.
Yeah, it really is. It's
Are there any other specialty rooms you want? We can provide furniture or places to do a certain task.
I mean, for the most part, there's a really big hole that goes to the very bottom. We want to keep that as like a pit to throw people down.
I can put spikes at the bottom.
I don't know where the bottom is.
I can find the bottom.
That sounds wonderful. Can you put like a hatch on it?
Yeah, sure. Anything else?
This is what it's made of. And Bug pulls out the 15-pound marble piece from his backpack.
It's made out of marble.
Some sort of stone, yeah. So this is like what I think. This is what it would look like, kinda.
All right. Well, it's quite fancy.
Yeah.
I'd say to to carve out all those rooms and to make some nice living areas. It'll probably take about maybe a week and a half, and it'll probably be about 800 gold.
All right.
All right. And where exactly is this?
Uh,
And Bug trying to remember, like off the top of his head, what the
Make it-
small, shitty town nearby was called.
Make a history check. Yeah, you know that it is on the road north of Bresson, like just north.
so do you
Not
know what
very
Bresson
far.
is?
Mm-hmm.
If you take that road kind of like east and then a little bit north along that road, you'll see it.
All right.
Can't miss it.
All right. You want like a fancy sign, like in stone out front, so people know.
But we're still trying to come up with a name.
Oh, it's gotta have a name. Well, if you want a sign, that is.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
What do you think about the keep of Swell Fellas?
That, like I said, that's up to you. I just plan on just, sitting outside near that big lake.
Yeah, but like, do you have any like what do you? It's gotta have a good name.
But like I said, I'm not too big on the whole creative type stuff. But if that's what you want to go with it.
I'm trying to think of something that would make everyone happy, and I trust your opinion.
Whatever you said's fine.
Yeah.
All right. The keep us swell fellas. We can make a nice sign out front. All right. You have the payment now.
And you take platinum?
Yep. Any kind of coinage.
Here you go.
And the Bug kind of rustles and starts counting up to 80 on platinum.
Nice. That's very impressive. All right. He takes it and he goes, "All right, it's good doing business. So, are you staying at a inn here?"
Yeah, we're staying sort of around here,
All right.
like the inn up the road.
Yeah. All right. I'll if it's finished before you come back, I'll send word there.
We might be in Volunder, or also we could go on the ground.
All right. Well, just check back here if you're curious, and I'll send workers there in the morning. We'll get started.
Cool. Good luck. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Then I think Bug towards him, not that he could probably see it.
Idea we did.
Fungus void moments?
Yeah, I thought that was on my end only. So
No.
I didn't know if everyone was voiding out there.
What
did he say?
Bug-
Mungus?
Oh no. What's happening?
What is going on?
Can you talk?
I
Am I here?
You're cutting in and out.
You keep cutting in and out really badly.
Oh.
Readable.
Bug.
We can
It's
hear
up.
you now, though. You're good.
Can you?
You're good now.
Bug gets up and nods at the man, who probably can't even see his nod, and then proceeds to start to walk away.
All
Says,
right.
let's go, you.
All right, did you
We did it.
got everything you needed?
I think so.
All right. Well, excuse me.
Now let's go
sir.
take a.
Would you happen to know where any type of weapon enchantment type deals would be around here?
Probably west of here, towards the side of town with the closer to the mountain.
All right. Any particular place you would recommend?
There's a bunch of them. They're all just about the same.
Well, all right. Thank you, sir.
Uh,
All right, Bug. Looks like we're heading to the west side. Unless there's anything else you want to take a look at.
No, man, I took care of what I need to take care of. Let's go. Make you happy.
All right, and Hugh kind of like holds his hands like down at Bug, like he's gonna pick him up.
Wee.
And he picks him up and sets him on his shoulders. All right, west side, here we come. And
Alright.
I guess you can go to someone else while we're
Yeah.
walking there.
Who's next in line? Otto and Ambrose.
hello.
Why'd you do the Jacksepticeye intro?
That was me just lifting my mouse and placing it
Hey
down.
everybody, I'm Jacksepticeye.
Right. All right.
Everybody, it's me, Drogos. Oh God, wrong voice.
All right. So,
So we got scare six.
Ambrose and Otto were looking for some sort of magic shop, or just
Yeah.
looking for magical items of sort.
Yeah, and if Ambrose doesn't find what he wants, then he'll go to the probably like a regular shop looking for like a handheld lantern.
Go ahead and make a investigation check to try to find a shop that works for you. All right. You walk kind of like south and kind of take a few turns down the road with Otto at your side, and soon you do see a what looks to be a interesting shop, and it says on the outside Gertrude's antiques and antiques and trinkets.
What color is it?
It is purple.
Ambrose will go in.
All right.
Color seriously determined. Never mind.
You see more shops like around it that are mostly like weapon shops and normal like adventuring stores and whatnot.
Yeah, Ambrose goes in to Gertrude's Antiques and Trinkets.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. As you walk in, there's a
And Chester is following.
oh. I keep forgetting Chester's there, and it's very funny.
Chester was there for the entire conversation with Old Gray.
I know. I need to like put like a sticky note on my
need
wall
a-
that
you need
just
an
says
emote.
Chester.
Chester eats
I'm
Old
just gonna
Grey,
send an
killing him
emo.
instantly.
So as you walk in to this shop, there definitely were shelves at one point, but there's almost so much stuff in here that it's just kind of like piled over the shelves. and you're walking through these very narrow kind of aisles, and you immediately start to like feel like you're about to like sneeze from all the dust.
Zambros see anybody immediately?
Not
Or-
immediately, no.
And Ambrose just gonna like walk through the shelves looking at all the stuff.
Is there anything you are specifically looking for?
Anything like made of glass or that's shiny.
Yeah.
And stuff.
The first thing to catch your eye looks to be some sort of compass. You see it has like a silver rim and a like hatch to like open and close it.
Ambrose will pick it up and see if it does anything.
As you pick it up, it as you kind of like turn, the needle with the large N next to it turns as well.
Ambrose will take his mess kit and like put it next to the compass.
Oh, okay. The compass still points in the same direction.
Ambrose will give it to Otto and see if it does anything.
Otto holds it and it's still pointing in the same direction.
So it's just
It seems to be a compass that points north.
oh. Do we have any use for this underground?
Well, I don't know if there's like notable landmarks or anything, so it might come in handy.
It's down there. Probably don't even point north. Because the sun, they can't see it.
That's not how a compass works.
But it's oriented to the sun.
No.
Then whatever. Ambrose will put it back and keep looking.
Alright. Soon you find what looks to be some sort of box with a it looks to have some sort of very like fancy like engraving and painting on it. It almost looks like a ocean with a rock jetting out with a looks to be like a mythical like siren perched on top of the rock.
This will open the box.
Alright. As soon as you do, you hear this kind of high-pitched musical kind of melody start to fill this part of the shop. You see there's a little like recreation of a siren that spins around and around in the very middle.
What is this?
It looks to be a music box. It plays music when you open it.
How does it play?
I believe it's some sort of spring-loaded or powered gear that spins a some sort of engraved piece of metal that makes sound. At least that's how I used to make them.
Ambrose will close the box and pick it up. Like he's gonna bring it to the counter later.
Okay.
by it. And he keeps looking.
Right. Pretty soon, you see what looks to be some sort of like glass jar that seems to have a kind of green tint to it. That kind of catches your eye.
Ambrose picks it up.
It seems to be a glass jar.
Green tint.
Yep.
He looks inside of it. Like, puts his eye up to it really close, so everything looks green.
Other than some dust, there's nothing in it. But it does make everything look green and all warped.
Ambrose takes it.
All right.
How big is it?
It's about probably like a foot tall.
Anything else Ambrose would see that catches his eye?
As you make your way to the end of the aisle, you do see a desk with a older looking lady, like a human lady that seems to be asleep in a chair.
Ambrose wraps the desk with his knuckles.
I'm Gertrude. Hello.
Hello, I'm Ambrose. I was walking around your shop. It seems quite old and antique.
Yes. Hence the name.
I was wondering if you had any other older, more sinister antiques.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Magic, I suppose.
I'd say about half of these things are magic. I just
Really?
forget what they all do. I've had some of these things for a very long time.
You know what? I'm looking for a light that doesn't use fuel. Or a minor amount of fuel. Torches are just cumbersome.
Very wasteful. Say, are you... why do you need this torch? Are you, traveling at night? Or do you need to signal someone?
I need to travel at night. But signaling, I might be interested in, if you have anything of that nature.
I don't know if I have anything for creating a, large light, but I do have, some special glasses that let you see at night better. And
Really?
they let you see into water well as well.
I would be mighty interested in this.
I keep it behind the desk. Let me get it. And soon she kind of like pulls up these dusty looking glasses that kind of remind you of the ones that Otto has. They're kind of like these goggles.
So I just put them on.
Yes.
Do they need anything to work?
And they need to be recharged.
How does one do that?
I don't know. It's been a long time. They need to be recharged about every 50 years.
Oh. That's, I probably won't have them for that long. Well, how much are these?
Well, for that music box and the vase, that's probably about 10 gold. But for the for the goggles. That's about 50 gold. I know for sure that those are quite useful.
Could I trade something for it? I have
If
something.
it's of equal worth.
Well, maybe trading, and we can haggle with smaller amounts of gold. And Ambrose pulls out the translucent, cultist heart that he took from a cultist, and it's like made of glass, and it's clear.
Yeah. Well, that looks nice. Can it do anything?
I believe it does possess some magical ability, but it has been drained. I think it harvests some power from the sun.
Oh, that's definitely interesting. But something that I don't know if it actually does anything. Trading for something that is very useful. That's not a very good trade, in my opinion.
Well, I'll give it to you for 10 gold. And we can come down to 40 on the night vision. Oops. On the glasses.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hang on, just out of character. Zach, please tell me they make them on for Bui. That when he puts them on. Please tell me they do it.
Time to make a custom spell just says that every time he puts them on.
Zach.
I don't know. He hasn't put them on yet.
So, Ambrose pay 60 gold? Or 50? 10 for the music box and green jar.
Yeah, so it would be 50 gold.
Alright. I've subtracted that from my inventory.
Alright. Well, enjoy the glasses and the trinkets.
Thank you. Ambrose will put them on.
Alright. As you do so, you see that, the kind of like darker spots of the room seem to be completely bright now. There's really no place that is too dark to see. And you see that that there seems to be some like a very bright green light coming from each like lens. And very soon you hear, "Hey, look at me!" And then soon again you hear, "Hey, look at me!"
Ambrose looks around looking for the source of the noise.
"Hey, look at me!"
Does Ambrose find the source of the noise?
Sounds like it's coming from, like, very close to you.
Ambrose looks around. He like takes off the glasses.
"Hey, look at me!" As soon as you take off the glasses, you don't hear anything.
Did you hear anything, Otto?
Yep.
Uh,
I believe that when you put on the glasses, they yell, "Hey, look at me!" over and over on loop.
Well, that would be nice, so people don't lose me in the dark.
It also emits some sort of green light. It's
Interesting.
not very bright though, but it might help.
Ambrose throws the music box and the green jar into Chester.
No. Alright.
And he walks out.
Alright. Alright, going to Dragon Guy and Balazar.
And bow. Why?
Cheers,
Never mind, I don't care.
So, you're by this time already kind of looking around, and without even having to try to look, you do see a place that seems to sell armor.
Zach, I DM'd you, kind of just running by the thing I wanted to get, making sure that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it
Oh,
was
cool. Yeah.
it was good for
All right.
you.
Yeah. You see a kind of like stand on the side of the road that says Grob Dupe's exotic armor. And you see a very large orcish man who seems to be polishing a set of almost metal pants.
So, knowing that the item he is looking for is completely unique to the armed forces of Nemonis, walks up to the stand.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
I am well. Would you happen to have any Nemonis siege masks?
I can check in the back tent. I know I don't have any out on display. And he
Please.
kind of goes back. He's probably back there for probably around like 2 minutes, and you hear clacking and clang of metal. And pretty soon, he comes back holding a very familiar looking helmet. But you do see that there is that there's something kind of towards the back of it, but you can't really see what it is. It seems like he's doing a very poor job of hiding something with his hand, you see. Yep, I got one. Pretty much perfect condition.
Back.
Hmm?
Your hand's covering something. I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, it's just the back of the helmet.
Would you mind if I examine the helmet closer, please?
And he kind of, still holding the back of the helmet, is like holding it out towards you, but he's still like gripping it. See, it's
Balasar
real.
is going to try and tip the helmet up so he can see inside of it.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Oh my god.
You feel him trying to not let that happen, and you see his eyes kind of go wide, and you see sweat start to go down his face, as you can barely see what looks to be a large, perfectly round hole in the back of the helmet.
Can Balasar tell what made this hole?
You see it has the same kind of marks around where it was cut that kind of makes you think it was not done by a tool.
Like a mite? Balasar kind of looks at him. Where did you get this?
I found it.
Where?
You know, all that armor that kind of just showed up, that kind of fell everywhere the other day? Yep.
Oh. Oh. Balasar is going to just kind of take the helmet in his hands and stare at it for a minute.
Okay, I lied. I found it at the entrance of a cave, okay? There's a big hole in the back of it. I can discount the price, I guess.
am not unfamiliar with repairing the damage to these. I shall. It's a simple task. I can find an armorer or a smith to repair it. Balasar is going to take the helmet. How much?
Well, because of that giant hole, it's probably just about 20 gold. Doesn't offer much protection now.
Balasar will drop 20 gold with a platinum on the table.
Thanks. Drogos. Is there anything you can think of that you might want?
Vera's just watching that whole like confrontation go down, and he's just had like an amused smile the entire time. Very confused about like what that is that Balzar has, because he's never seen anything quite like it. I don't even know what it looks like, but
Like to see the description?
Yes.
Okay, I DM'd it to Zach. Hang on. I shall put it in D&D announcements.
Why an announcement?
Put it in
Whatever.
announcements.
Where would I put it? Where else?
Images, bot commands, anywhere else.
Anywhere else?
Fine, I'll put in images.
Put it in private one.
I thought he put it in announcements, but it's just Brian.
It's in bot commands.
I want to hear the sound the old lady makes. Ah!
Oh.
So, is there anything you want there?
Oh, hey, no, I'm just here for the ride.
All right.
Yeah, us magic types don't really use armor too much. Not really trained for it, so. So that was our. I imagine you're trying to send a message to them, yeah?
Was that Drogos?
Yeah, that was in character.
What was the question, Drogos?
No,
I wasn't paying attention.
that's fine. I imagine you're trying to send a message to them after you get that prepared, of course.
No, this is purely for familiarity's sake.
Ah,
I
Yeah.
wore a variant of these at Zolanis. So the lenses were a different color.
what color were they?
Orange.
Hmm.
Made everything look like it was on fire, but
I imagine you and fire don't get along well then.
yeah,
As a result.
gas is worse.
Hmm.
With that, Balasar is going to start looking around for a blacksmith.
Pretty much like across the street, you see a lot of like weapon dealers, armor smiths.
Balasar will walk up to the nearest armor smith.
All right. It is like a pretty nicely polished like store. There's helmets and chest plates kind of hanging on the like stone walls. You see a friendly looking dwarf is in the back, seemingly trying to put out the fire in his friends.
Excuse me,
Yes, hello.
do you do armor repairs?
Yes, I definitely can. I'm about to close down, but I can do it in the morning.
I have a helmet I need repaired, if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
Balasar will place the siege mask on the table.
Okay. Seems to be a puncture around the neck area. And he kind of like leans in, and he he almost immediately you see his eyes widen, and he kind of like tosses it onto the like counter, and he goes, "Nope, not repairing it.
Why not?
It's bad. It's bad luck. You won't find a single smith that'll repair a mark like that in any piece of armor. That there's from a illithid.
How is it bad luck to repair something an illithid did?
Well, legend goes that the illithid are the ones who make the fate, and you don't undo what they do.
Well,
Especially when it's when they were, feeding.
There's gotta be someone in town who can repair this. And
Nope.
will repair it.
It's a legend. Everyone knows it in this town.
Well, what about other towns?
Anyone in town who's not a local?
You might find some new guys, but even they know.
Are there any Nemanites in town?
Not to my knowledge, I don't think. I know there's a scouting party that comes through every now and then, but haven't had one of those for weeks. Well, sorry I couldn't help, but at least you know that that helmet's out of commission. For good.
No, it's not. There's no way I could convince you to repair this.
Nope. I can sharpen any other weapons you have, or clean up some dings on any armor, but I'm not touching that helmet.
I mean, you already did touch it.
Regrettably.
So if you touch it once, you can definitely touch it again, right?
I'm not repairing it.
Damn it.
I didn't need it repaired if I'm gonna kill the illithid.
Well, good luck.
Did it once.
Can
Sure.
confirm you did it once.
Yeah.
You got 2 witnesses for this.
Always with the hype man.
Bank to the floor.
Alright, well, if you don't mind, I'm trying to kind of shut down shop, so if there's something you need, say it now, or forever hold your peace.
Actually, Belisar is going to... He's still wearing his common clothes under it. He's going to remove his chest plate, and he's going to kind of look at it. Could you add a collar to this?
Would you want something to protect the neck, or do you just want it for style purposes?
I need it to come up high enough to where it covers that hole. That way I get the added protection until I can get the helmet fixed, and you don't have to touch the helmet.
I could add a plate that goes up to the back of the head, sure.
Thank you.
Out of character,
could-
that is really quick thinking. That's cool.
Really, Belisar is not in the mood to start a confrontation today.
I can probably
Power bombing an old man into oblivion.
Well,
you
I mean,
can
if Belisar wanted to, he totally could. He just isn't feeling it.
You made coke come out my nose, Brian. Power bombing an old man.
Here comes Belisar with the steel chair.
This blacksmith out here bogarting his repairs.
That doesn't make
How
sense.
much would this armor plating cost me?
Probably no more than 10 gold. Should just be just a plate or two. I kind of feel bad, so I'll make it 5 gold, and I'll make a place on it to where it hooks into that cursed helmet.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Belisar is going to drop the full 10 gold on the table.
Thank you. I'm wrapping up for today, but if you come back in the morning, it'll be ready.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Belisar will put the helmet on and walk away.
You hear him kind of like grumble and kind of like shake his head, and he kind of looks at you, Dragos, and goes, "Anything for you, tall one?"
I'm all set. I'm not a very armor-like person.
Mm,
More of a magic type person.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, good night. We'll probably be back in the morning.
Yeah, I'll see you then. All
And then
right.
Duras walks off and follows Belisar, obviously.
All right. See, is there anything else like anyone wants to do?
I'm still here.
Oh
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh,
So-
lonesome
Man!
me.
No.
I feel like we've been walking for a while, you.
All right. Tune in for next one-off.
no.
It's just the scene from The Emperor's New Groove where Kronk and Yzma are on the map and the little lines and they're going all over the map. How did he make it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, it makes no sense.
All right. Pretty soon you come around a corner, and you do see a big sign on kind of like a store that kind of takes up like the whole like half side of this like block. It goes like all the way through. You see that it says Gugto's Adventuring and Weapons
Do you
on a big
do you-
marble sign.
do you think this would be a place that sells weapon enchantments, Bug?
I mean, it's worth a try.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only place we found so far.
Yeah, it's been a while. Might as well.
He's gonna kind of like peek his head inside.
Hello? Anyone home?
Hey, yeah, we're still open.
Oh, right, good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't, come in at a bad time. How are you doing this evening?
It's all good. We're still open for about 30 more minutes. What can I do you for? My name's Andrew. Andrew Grebto.
Oh, well, just nice to meet you, Mr. Andrew. I had a good buddy of mine where I grew up named Andrew. Really good fella. So, I'm looking for some weapon enchantments. Would you happen to be in the market for any of those types of things? I'm looking for specifically some dwarven expertise, but anything will do as well.
Yes, I have a old dwarf friend who works in the back. We do some enchantments and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. How powerful are these enchantments? Would you say?
Well, we're known for our always flowing bottles and whatnot. That's kind of our trademark, you know. But we can enchant some weapons and whatnot. It's definitely not our specialty, but we can do it.
Well, I'm doing it for remembering a fallen friend. If that's any consolation, would you happen to know someone who like really knows their weapon enchantments? It just came from Volunder a couple of days ago, and the person I was talking to said that I could find someone who really knew that kind of stuff here.
Oh yeah, my buddy in the back here got almost put out of business by that demon
Dimensional
store.
deals.
Yeah,
I
that one.
hate that darn place. That's why I came all the way down here looking for it.
And drove all those dwarven enchanters out of town. It's kind of messed up.
Ain't it a shame?
Yeah.
Well, if you could
No,
just show
my-
me to where your friend is, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, here. Let me go get him. He knows way more about that stuff than I do.
No, thank you,
kinda-
Andrew.
Disappears into the back.
Well, that's a nice change of pace, Bug.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want anything for yourself? I mean, I got plenty of gold to spend here. I'm planning on spending it all on weapon enchantments, so
Nah. I mean, I think you should get yourself something nice for once. I'm pretty good actually. I'm pretty set.
alright, well, if you ever change your mind while I'm looking at stuff in here, you see something cool, you just let me know and I'll get it for you, okay, buddy? And he's like, reach up and, like, pat Bug on the shoulder.
Thanks, pal.
And pretty soon you see a what you could guess to be a middle-aged dwarf with like this flowing red hair and a braided beard, dressed in looks to be a blacksmith attire. These large, kind of up to the shoulder, almost black gloves.
Plate armor and hair everywhere. Got it.
Yeah. So you see him walk out, and you hear him say, "So you need some weapon enchantments?"
Yes, sir. I'm looking for the best there is to offer. I'm looking for some dwarven, like, specialties. I'm remembering a fallen friend, if that's any consolation.
I can definitely do that.
Price is no object. Anything the best that you can give me.
Best that I can get you. Well, it's more of a time thing. You know, some simple added powers like maybe force or thunder. I could probably get you that in the morning, but if you wanted something real special, it might take a whole day.
That is perfectly fine with me, sir. Whatever, what if you could just like let me know what sort of things that you can do, I can tell you more of what I'm looking for.
Mm. So it used to be a friend of yours' weapon that you're trying to enchant?
Oh no, it's my own personal one that I'm enchanting in his name.
Alright.
His weapon of choice, with his wishes, was placed at his resting place, and I don't want to disturb that.
Good man.
He was.
Let's see. What would you like in his honor? That's really up to you. I can do just about anything.
Well, what sort of things that miners of Lunder would call a specialty? I'm really trying to get some that whenever it's whenever it comes up, it says this is something that the dwarven people will be proud of. I just want to remember him,
if he was a miner, he definitely probably liked Artundus, and well, Artundus was known for his radiant power.
Oh,
Could always try to infuse something with that.
I'll
He
tell you,
was
though.
He was a follower of Artundus, right?
Oh yeah, and he was as strong as an ox, I tell you.
I can give my prayers to Artundus and see what power he grants then.
Well, is there anything else you could maybe do? Maybe sharpen things up? Maybe, because I don't know what sort of deal you can do, but I already have some sort of weapon enchantments, I guess you could say, on my sword here, and he's gonna kind of like unhook his katana from his belt and hand it out towards the dwarf.
He takes it by the handle and kind of like runs his finger along the like top of it, and you see like these like harmless kind of like sparks of lightning kind of like go up his finger. Goes, all right. Well, it could be tricky trying to introduce a new kind of power, but depending on the will of our Tundus, it might just happen.
Well, that sounds great. What's the price you're looking for?
Let's see. I'd probably take at least until 5 o'clock tomorrow. Probably be about 300 gold. I could definitely refund some of it if it doesn't go according to plan, but we'll see.
How powerful can you make that? I'm willing to quadruple the pricing of that.
Really, it's about how much our Tundus liked your fallen comrade, really. I'm gonna ask. It's gonna come straight from the big man upstairs, you know.
Well, in any case, I guess I'll look into some other things as well. I guess I should admit that I'm trying to make this weapon of mine one of legend. I know it's silly to say, but when I'm, really gone, I want it to be something that people can remember me by, something of history, I guess you could say. So I'm trying to put as much as I can into my sword here. Could I possibly sharpen it even further to be more potent, I guess is what I'm saying, along with what you're planning to do?
He kind of looks at it really closely and says, how much have you used this?"
Oh, I've used it quite a lot since I got it. It's pretty sharp
Strange.
though, but yeah.
And he like pulls out what looks to be like a magnifying glass, and he really deeply looks at it, and he goes, "That's weird. It looks like it was just sharpened."
Well, I assure you, I've
Oh.
felled many a foe with this blade right here. You can ask my buddy up here, Bug, about that one.
He has certainly done that.
Well, it looks to be as sharp as the day as it was forged. Quite interesting.
And it's really cool looking, too.
Definitely, I've never seen anything like it before, that's for sure. So, if I could get a name of your fallen friend, it could help with the prayer.
Brother Hubbazulinger.
He kind of stops for a second, and he kind of almost drops the sword. You see his arms kind of almost collapse at the elbow.
Bug
Until
sort
he
of
kind of
leans into
catches
Hugh.
himself. He goes,
Hugh, that's the name they don't like.
Well, it's his name, isn't it?
I know he was a good guy, but you have to remember, people, I think, still don't know he's a good guy around here yet. So, sir, yeah, he was a very good friend. Very nice man.
he kind of like is just silently staring at the blade now.
You got a problem, bud?
Heard rumors, but I guess it's true that the old captain's dead, huh?
Oh, did you know him?
Sailed for him.
Oh, so you understand how good of a guy he was? Yeah.
This means many things, I guess.
Yep. I'm sorry to have to tell you this way, or more sorry you had to hear it this way.
I'm certainly glad I don't live in Volunder anymore. That place is gonna be a riot when they find out. But
Oh, it already is. Trust me.
I bet.
So I guess you can understand why I want to put so much into my weapon. That reminds me of him.
He he was one of the best, so I'm sure sure Artundus will do great things.
How about I make a gesture towards you, my friend? If you will let me, I want to give you something, and I'm just gonna leave the sword and all of it with you, and whatever you think would be best to put on this. I want you to just have full creative look over for it. I trust you already, seeing as you already know about, the Fallen. And I'll be back around, you said it was 5?
5 tomorrow, the deed will be done.
Alright, I will, you can hold on to that, and he was gonna point at the floor to it. And I'm just gonna leave you with all of this. And he was gonna pull out like his pouch of like money and hand the man the entirety of the 1,420 gold.
He kind of glances in and goes, "This is very generous, and
Oh,
I'll
sorry, is
do
that not
everything
enough?
I can."
And Bud pulls out one single silver piece and kind of puts it on top.
There you go, bud.
I trust you with this matter, so I'm putting a lot into this. And as a master of dwarven weapon enchantments and stuff, I'm gonna leave it all to you. I hope you can, trust our word, and I'll leave it at that. It was nice to meet you, good sir, and it was a pleasure to meet Mr. Andrew out in front as well.
Yes, my name is Gunther, and I'll do everything I can. His old Brothier saved my life that night. I'll do everything I can.
He did us all, my good friend. And he was gonna reach over and pat, like rest a hand on Gunther's shoulder before giving a nod and turning and walking out.
You see him kind of immediately pick up the sword and go back into his workshop.
Well, that's all I had to do, Bug. Do you have anything you needed to do before we head back?
I don't think so.
Zach, real quick, do you mind once they're done if we switch back to me? Because I just realized something Balasar needs to do.
Yeah, sure.
No, yeah, I'm that's all I wanted to do. So
Yeah, I think we better be heading back, bud.
All right. I'll say you two start to make your way back to the tavern. Go for it, Balasar.
As Balasar is walking back to the tavern, he kind of stops and takes the helmet off and looks at it for a minute again. And he gets really concerned because he only just now realized the possible implications of a missing Nemonite scouting party. And then this guy suddenly finding a helmet with a mind flayer puncture hole in it, and he's going to run back to the exotic armor shop.
All right.
You!
Oh, he's back.
The helmet.
Hello. Yeah.
Do you have any other armor from where you found it?
Nope. It was a lone helmet.
Was there any other signs of people there?
Well, there's a cave down south in the farming district. I was told as a child not to go in there, but well, in my older age, I tend to find bits and pieces of armor tend to show up there, And well, it's good business. That's where I found it. It was all by It was all by itself.
How long ago was this?
Oh, probably a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Balasar is going to make a note of this, turn around, and walk back to the tavern. Very concerned.
Alright, and Dragos, is there anything else you would like to do?
Duros like looked at Balzar as he was running back. He's like, "Oh, who cares?" Oh, he's still paranoid about this effing hole in the back. He's just gonna keep walking back to the tavern, just unfazed.
Alright. And meanwhile, Otto turns around and seems like he's wandered off somewhere.
Again?
And he has no idea where anyone is. Thus concluding session 11 at the bottom of the mine.
Alright, name of session?
Oh,
Shopping spree? Yep, I agree.
Endless Caverns Await. There you go.
You just think about that.
I think it should be called Bug's Birthday.
No.
Does Bug know when his birthday is?
No.
Oh, that's very sad.
Mhm.
I want a whole campaign where the only thing we're doing is trying to
Yeah, what day
figure
is
out.
birthday? Bug doesn't even know how many months are in a year.
Ambrose is a flat earther.
Ambrose is
Oh
a
my
flat.
God.
At least Bug knows the Earth's round.
Apparently, Hugh knows what a resort is, and the fancy people. He knows what a beach
Hugh.
is.
I
He
like
knows
how
He
some things.
sucks at spending money. Oh my god.
I
He
know.
sucks at saving money. Every time he gets money, he gives it all to one person.
What
He's
does he
like
want
me
money?
with
What-
TF2.
What could he possibly use that money on otherwise?
I'm not like
No,
I'm
Hugh,
not
don't
saying
give
it's
your
a
money-
bad thing. It's just funny how every time you have money, you always give it to one person.
No, Hugh,
Yeah,
don't
he's
walk
just
into
a-
Wall Street 2008. No.
Money is just a means to the end for Hugh. He hates holding on to money because of his
See what hap-
values. So he gives it all away for the best that it can get him. So he doesn't have to hold
Yeah.
on to it. So hopefully giving that man the equivalent of 2 like gold bars and is gonna do something. I mean, I am roiding.
It's gonna look
it
the
out.
exact same.
I
It's gonna look
Like-
the exact same,
like
except the
how-
entire thing's gold. That's it.
Every other party member went and did something productive with their time. Like Hugh was getting his sword enchanted. Bug was getting the fortress. Like
If you say something about Jurgos not doing anything, it's because he has nothing to get.
Drogos was I don't know monitoring and shit posting or something. Ambrose and Otto were collecting magical artifacts. And Balasar just went and got himself a fucking helmet.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to go in the direction of Jurgos got nothing and just wasted it all.
I mean, Bowser got a helmet and learned of a scary cave.
Mm-hmm.
And a missing scout party.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
Bug got the
There's
house
a
sword.
Wait,
puncture hole
real
in the
quick.
back of one of their helmets.
Real quick, I thought Balzar hated Nemonis.
No.
He hates the
Well.
he hates the He hates the government of Nemonis. He feels sorry for the militia.
Oh, alright, that's what it was.
He can relate to the militia because he understands why they all signed up. It's
You-
just that he thinks they're all being lied to.
Really
I
sucks
just
that.
got such. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna make another dumb joke. Go ahead.
Say it, say
I
it.
just had the greatest idea. If Ambrose like winds the music box and opens it and then puts it in Chester. If Chester opens his mouth, it's gonna be like music.
It'll just be that
Mhm.
scene from Lilo and Stitch where
Oh.
she opens up Stitch's mouth with his finger on the record player and the music's coming out.
Yeah.
He opens Chester's mouth and Megalovania plays.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun,
Ba-da-ba-ba.
dun-dun-dun.
There's like the first 3 notes and stops immediately.
Ba-da-da.
It plays the first note and stops instantly because he knows.